you give me So I'm going to read an excerpt from a novel I wrote. It's called First in Line at the Gates of Hell. It's about this woman who's 600 years old, and she influences the most iconic figures in history, but she cannot find any meaning as a lonely immortal. So in the passage I'm about to do, we find her, she's 18, she has 600 years ahead of her, though she doesn't know it yet. And those 18 years have just crushed her in every way possible. Then she meets this man, this sculptor, who is the first person she's had a genuine connection with. And when we find them, there's tension building between them, and he has just completed a statue that she modeled for him. So the book is first person. I'm going to be reciting as a woman. So it's 2016, you can be whatever you feel like. Here it goes. I lit the lantern and gazed at the statue. The first view robbed me of my breath. For a moment, I was not alive, and everything was timeless. I placed my hand upon her cheek. She became me. My own immortal soul was in the body of the marble, staring back at me, wild and ferocious. To feel my soul inside cold marble felt like reaching into death. She was not I, but something greater in the stone. The sculptor placed his hand upon my shoulder. Distance is not from land to sea or sea to land. Distance is the width of flesh, he told me. He slid his hand down the small of my back. I gasped. There is an unknown, a dream spirit that runs through us and connects us, he said. He pressed his hand into my back to bring us closer. Our faces nearly touched. I leaned to kiss his warm, open mouth. The sculptor stopped me. Not yet, he said. But you've finished the sculpture. Isn't that the dream that you were searching for? I asked. I built the dream. I led you to it. Now I need you to show me, he said. I don't understand. The sculptor placed a mallet in my hand. He nodded to my likeness in the stone. Smash her. Don't be ridiculous. Smash her into dust. I refused. She was once a block of marble, but she was now a dazzling wonder. He worked too hard to make her what she was. I couldn't smash her. She was too... I don't know what it was. She looked too much like me. She was too much like me. Her soul was my soul. You've been trapped in stone all your life, the sculptor said, only free to go where they place you. Break the boundaries, smash the stone. I paused, examining the mallet in my hands. Seize your freedom, he said. Smash her into dust. Eyes closed. I swung the mallet full force into the statue. Her right eye broke off, exploding into dust on the floor. I swung the mallet once again, knocking the nose off her face. The sculptor watched in wonder as I bashed her stone hands, her stone face, and her tiny stone breasts. I smashed her as though smashing everything that made me suffer, everything that I desired, everything I once loved. I smashed the stone to break boundaries, to seize freedom, to be great, to become ever closer to the sculptor. I smashed her into fragments. I smashed the fragments into fragments. I kneeled on the floor and crushed the marble into bone dust. I stood, paralyzed with power. Though I couldn't move, I drifted closer to the sculptor. The universe contracted down to he and I. He leaned his mouth into me. His taste gave me hunger. Our lips exploded in passion. He taught me that men could be gentle. I trusted him, and he taught me to trust. He placed a self in me, trusting me to be true. To me, it had always been a cruel and heartless act. I never understood why men desired it. Laying in the crushed sculpture on the stone floor like lovers in the sand, the sculpture taught me that my body can bring me extraordinary pleasure. He taught me of love, of lust, of sensation and wonder. He taught me of soul searching and beauty. He taught me there is true power in being a woman. He taught me just that. He taught me of power.